All right, on paper, Cal. This had all the makings of a massacre, right?
Hate to say it, but...
I mean, really, that's
yeah,
what we're thinking. Cal's struggling. They're going cross-country, playing an early game, facing the reinvigorated Ohio State Buckeyes led by Urban Meyer. This guy is so intense and competitive. Urban Meyer has his players chug Gatorade just to see who can chug the fastest.
Meyer and Cal coach Jeff Tedford are good friends, and their careers, at least number-wise, have mirrored one another. Both are in their 11th season as a head coach in the Division I level. Both have coached 129 games. Big difference, the victories and national championships. Meyer 106 wins. Jeff has 80. Meyer with national titles in 2006 and 2008.
And since we're talking about coaches, how about Bobby Knight, who knows a thing or two about winning some games? Knight honored pregame. He was a 1962 Ohio State grad, inducted into the Buckeye Athletic Hall of Fame this weekend.
All right, we saw a different Zach Maynard today, arguably his best game as a Bear. Despite taking a beating, Cal's first drive nailed from the blind side, first of 6 Buckeye sacks in the game.
Second possession, 4th and 4 through the hands of freshman Chris Harper. That's a ball that should have been caught. 3 plays later, 3rd and 4 for Ohio State. Braxton Miller, whoa, where'd he go? There's some lingerie on the field. Somebody lost some clothing there because 55 yards to the house.
All right, we're going to freeze it for you. Logan has Miller dead to rights. The one thing he can't do is let Miller get outside. Whoop! Force it back inside where the help is coming, and you weren't kidding about his speed. 6'2", 220 pounds, Larry. Extra point, no good, though. 6-0 game.
Not a lot of quarterbacks who can run like that.
No.
And not a lot of guys who can run like Isi Sofeli. The diminutive one escapes for a gain of 26.
Sofeli with a solid game today. 21 carries, 86 yards. Key here, Larry, he keeps his feet moving, and that low center of gravity allows him to stay upright. He turns nothing into 26 yards.
Here comes the blitz. Maynard, quick hit to his brother Keenan Allen for a gain of 18 yards. 3rd and 3 at the Buckeye 19. Maynard to Chris Harper, little bubble screen, nicely blocked, and he sails into the end zone. Extra point gives Cal a 7-6 lead. That lead would not last long, just over a minute. In fact, Miller, all day to throw to Jake Stoneburner over the middle. Gain of 40 to the Cal 25. Next play again. No real pass rush here. Miller finds Devin Smith. Oh, nice catch, 25 yards. 13-7 Buckeyes.
Back shoulder delivery from Miller. Decent coverage from Steve Williams. Smith, one of the best receivers in the country, and you see why. All right, closing moments of the first. Maynard, the meat in a Buckeye sandwich, shaken up, but he'd stay in the game. We mentioned he took a beating today.
All right, move to the second quarter. Cal, 4-man rush, and they don't get any pressure at all. Miller to Smith again. That's perfectly thrown. Ooh. A pretty good coverage there, gain of 35.
All right, Smith versus Williams. Most of the day, and Smith came out victorious. Pretty good bump and run coverage here, but a perfect throw. It's either caught or incomplete.
All right, Buckeyes cash in 2 plays later. Cal's worried about Miller running, and Stoneburner is wide open. 5-play, 55-yard drive, 27 Buckeyes. Second quarter, Maynard, C.J. Anderson, one-handed snag, and the whole field opens up, and we circle Jacob Wark. Anderson goes 47 yards for the score. They call Wark for a holding, unnecessary. It was hand jousting, kind of a ticky-tack call, but that was a huge play. Cal shrugs it off, continuing on the draw. Oh, Keenan now almost ripped his head off. Grabbed by the face mask, 9 yards and a 10-yard penalty.
All right, but a holding call pushed Cal back to the 22. Then Maynard finds Wark for a 9-yard gain to the Buckeye 8-yard line. Back into the play, Chris Adcock, unnecessary roughness. Cal getting killed by penalties this year. That cost the Bears 15 yards as it turned out, 3 points. Vince D'Amato, 40 yards out wide left. The Bears get nothing. Penalties a killer on that drive, and a soccer player. Bears head to the locker room down 13.
Yeah, the kicking game. It was not a snoozer, despite that Buckeyes fan there. Cal, Maynard to Brendan Bigelow, and look at him keep his balance. Never touched a knee down, and he is gone. Aloha! 81 yards. Bears right back in it, down 2014.
All right, unnoticed on this play, the low snap. Maynard was dealing with that all day. That could have been a disaster, and Bigelow does the rest.
Wow.
The kid has speed and strength. Where's he been? Start of a huge second half for Bigelow. Now, Cal dominated the third on both sides of the ball. Chris McCain sending a message to Braxton Miller. Hello, Ohio State just 21 yards of offense in the quarter.
Bears on the move. Maynard loves to roll to his left and hits Allen for a 16-yard gain. Maynard in control of the offense, smooth, finds Spencer Hagan on 2nd and 5. Oh, the ball comes loose, and this is terrible because Not only is it incomplete, but a right knee injury for Hagan. Coach Tedford, no specifics after the game, but said it did not look good for the junior from Sacramento as he gets driven off the field. The drive stalls. D'Amato again, 42 yards wide.
Killing me. To the fourth quarter, Maynard. They love the bubble screen at Cal. Freshman Bryce Treggs. Nice moves. Gain of 16 yards. First down.
Like his daddy.
3rd and 3. Maynard with a dart to Allen. Bounces behind the first down marker, then lunges forward to get the first down.
Tedford rolling the dice, trick play. Maynard to Allen, who throws it back, and this could have been a touchdown, but he had to cut back, and then the ball pops loose, but it's a gain of 9.
All right, on 1st and goal from the 1. Maynard keeps it. Ball crosses the plane. Touchdown Bears. Zach and Keita's mom, Dory, approves 21-20 Cal.
12 minutes left. Miller, again, all the time in the world. Nobody even close. And he hits Corey Brown for a gain of 21. Cal defense, no sacks today and not much pressure.
Ohio State goes 75 yards, 11 plays. Miller to stone burner, second score of the game. 2-point conversion is good. 28-21 Buckeyes.
Next Cal possession. Good time to give it to Brendan Bigelow again. A burst of speed, and he's gone. 59 yards. Buckeye faithful in shock. Who is that guy?
Who is that guy? You can't coach speed. He hits the hole with aggression. Bigelow had just 4 carries for 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's going to get a little more time, believe me. He's amazing.
It's a good average.
Yeah,
4 carries, 40 yards of play. Next, Cal tries a 3-man rush, trying to make the big play. Stevie Williams with the interception. Now the upset's a real possibility until...
The drive stalls, field goal. D'Amato, 42, not even close. We can feel your pain, Coach. D'Amato 0 for 3.
Unfortunately for Cal, they finally get some pressure on Braxton Miller. He eludes it and then finds a wide-open Devin Smith, 72 yards. Shoot, what happened here? Complete breakdown.
All right, look far left here. Cornerback Mark Anthony and safety Alex Logan. They're in a cover, too, so the corner has the zone there. He jumps on the inside route, as does the safety Logan. Both cheated Corey Brown's route, and it was Logan who was deep responsibility. Major breakdown by the Cal secondary.
So 35-28 Ohio State, 2nd and 10, and down goes Maynard for the 6th time. All right, here's your ball game. 3rd and 20. Maynard's looking for his brother. Heaves it downfield for Keenan Allen, who was bumped, and they call PI. Pass interference. Cal with renewed life.
That's the right call. He gets nudged in the back and tripped. Unfortunately, it wouldn't lead to a tying score. 1:20 left. Maynard throwing off his back foot. Overthrows Allen, the only mistake of the day for the Cal quarterback, picked by Christian Bryant, who returns at 38 yards, and that would seal it.
Good friends Jeff Tedford and Urban Meyer embrace afterwards. This was a heartbreaking loss for Cal in Columbus. 35-28 the final. Outside of that final pick, while Maynard was fantastic as you look at his numbers, and he had a bunch of drops on the day. Allen had 9 receptions for 80 yards. Cal had so many chances, but the combination of key penalties and the missed field goals proved to be fatal. I know the old Blues out there are frustrated tonight, but if you're Jeff Tedford, I think you try to take away more positives than negatives from this game, because they were right there.
There's no question. They had that game won. They had a touchdown called back, 3 missed field goals. Final numbers across the board, Cal was better, over 500 yards of offense, more rushing, more passing, and they win the time of possession battle by almost 10 minutes. And not shown, first downs, 23 for the Bears, 16 for the Buckeyes, but it's the scoreboard that counts. Ohio State wins by a touchdown. Let's see, add the 3 missed field goals. Cal wins by 2 points.
They did everything. They did everything but win the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Big-time players show up in big games. Keenan Allen and his brother Zach, they showed up big.
No question today. First quarter, Allen, 9-yard catch with a Buckeye on his back. He has the size and strength to hold off defenders, and it's almost like he needs the big stage to excel. Now, Keenan can play anywhere on the field, out wide, in tight, in the slot. Zach finds Allen in the slot here for a gain of 18. This is what makes him so special. Second quarter, 2nd and 9. Allen knows where the first down marker is. Smart player. He gets all 9. Now, Maynard is a better passer on the run. Little roll to the left. Allen with the catch while getting his face ripped off. Great concentration. Third quarter, Maynard fakes a handoff, rolls left, hits Allen for a gain of 16 among a sea of Buckeyes. Then he delivers the blow on the tackle. 9 catches, 80 yards, continue to move the chains all day. Maynard had such command on his throws today, but most of them were only as receivers could catch him. But then Zach, one of his worst throws of the day when it counted the most. 4th down, game on the line.
They reset the chain.
He throws it high and behind Allen, kind of off his back foot. Picked off, but like you said, his best game as a Cal Bear. 26 of 37, 280 yards, touchdown, interception, but he was sacked 6 times. You know, he's only 6'2", 185. He took a beating, stayed in there, and, you know, like you said, they have a lot of positives to take away from this game, but that's the game you have to win to get that momentum going down the stretch because they get USC down in L.A. next week.
Well, that suddenly looks like a more winnable game than we thought maybe 3 or 4 hours ago, but we got to talk about the kicking game, and I know everybody wants, you know, is going to crush this poor kid, but imagine how long the flight home had to be for poor Vince D'Amato. 3 field goal attempts. He's 0 for 3, all of them wide left. The longest attempt was 42 yards.
All right, this is my problem with kickers. Every other player besides the punter are out there fighting, scrapping, biting, scratching, hitting, and then a soccer player comes in who has had nothing to do with the actual game and tries to kick it through the uprights. When they do their job, acceptable. When they don't, most hated man on the field. D'Amato, 3 things to do today besides kickoff. He failed all 3 times, which pretty much cost Cal a victory and the touchdown. So it's just tough.
He's not a professional.
No, I
He's
understand.
a college kid.
I understand.
So I feel as, you know, bad for him.
I feel his pain.
Okay?
I feel bad for him. But even in practice, they don't do anything but sit around and kick football. So it's tough when you're out there. If he was an NFL player, he'd be cut on the way home. He'd be taking a Greyhound bus home, not the plane. So
he's a college
and the
kid.
irony of my rant is I was a holder for extra points and kickers throughout my career. So it's just tough to watch. I'll just say that.
All right.
He's a college kid.
You know, he's a college kid.
He's
He's not a professional. He's not getting paid.
I know.
All right. Elsewhere in the Pac-12 conference
scholarship.
today. I know. Settle down. All right.